last week.
Okay. Right on. Excellent. Thanks, Brenda. And then we have Trong. Hi, Trong.
Yeah, hello teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Excellent. And Trong, can you introduce yourself to the group?
Yes, my name is Trung. I'm from Vietnam. Now I live in Ho Chi Minh City. My job in logistics. Yes.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Trong. All right. Nice to meet everyone this evening or morning for Trong. We have the topic world news, more specifically talking about protests. And so we'll start with, what do people usually protest? So what issues do people protest in your country? For example, maybe security or politics, right? So what do people usually protest? And then we'll look at a news article about a demonstration in Bogota. We'll read it, talk about it, and then talk in more detail to describe what happens in protest. So, Brenda, we can start with you. Brenda, in Mexico, what do people usually protest?
Oof. Very frequently. Frequently.
Frequently?
Yes. Twice per week.
Twice per week?
Yes, in Morelia.
Okay.
Is actually twice for day.
Okay. And why do they protest, Brenda?
A lot situations. Maybe education, the teachers.
Okay.
The demonstrators.
Demonstrators.
Demonstrators, yes. Electrics. Actually,
electricity.
Yes.
Like the price of electricity.
Yes.
Or
students. The university. For education public.
Okay, yeah, public education.
Okay.
Right on. Excellent. Thanks, Brenda. And Brenda, I'll let you ask the question to Trung.
Yeah. Trung, what do people usually protest in your country?
Yes, in Vietnam, recently we have a lot of demonstration happen.
Demonstrations
in Vietnam. It's called about the environment, about the new law in Vietnam, and especially in the law for the internet, social media law in Vietnam. Because with the develop of the Facebook, and everybody can posting the news and in the personal information, and the government don't allow, because some people to back mouth with some leader, and
Okay.
and the government don't accept that, and they have to a new law in the I think it's in the new year, and the all of people in Vietnam don't accept that, and they wrote that in this problem, and many reason, especially for environment, because a lot of company in China or in Taiwan or in some country, they put the manufacture in Vietnam, and they held the poison into the ocean and make the ocean is dirty, and a lot of fish die a lot, and the people have problem, and the environment is held dirty, and it's I think it's with the bad smells, and they have to protest. But on the road in Vietnam, they have to
protest.
the road in Vietnam have been due to delay, because a lot of people have to be arrested, because the government don't let people for test, because in Vietnam we don't have the protect the law for of the demonstration, and if you have to go to the join in a protest, and the government is arrest you because it say it's not illegal in Vietnam. Yes. And I'm don't like it, because we need to the law for the demonstration, because we just go to the with no gun, no stone, with the empty free. We just go, and we just shout in for and people that keep the side for the information in them, but the government not allow.
Okay, excellent. Thanks, Trung. And Trung, I'll let you ask the question to Jose. Hi, Jose. Welcome.
Hi, Jose. Hello.
Hi, I'm here. Hi.
Yeah.
All right. Hi, Jose.
You from Mexico?
Yeah, I'm from Mexico.
Yes. And the question for you is, what do the people usually protest in your country?
The people in my country protest about government. They protest about they are corrupt, and they steal the money and other things.
Okay.
The people protest about the
sorry, about
I don't know. Oil. Petroleum.
Okay.
Because now the oil does the oil there is not I don't know how I say que no hay.
Like it's expensive, or there's not enough?
There's nothing. There are enough.
Okay.
And that's all.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Thanks, Jose. All right. Let's look at the article about the protest or demonstration in Bogota. Let's see. Brenda, can you read the title and the date for us, please?
Yes. Candlelight Vigil in Bogota, the Associate Press, July 9, 2018.
Excellent. And here, Brenda, July.
July.
Excellent. And Trong, can you read the first part for us, please? Hello, Trong. No? Jose, can you read the first part for us, please?
Yes. Thousands of demonstrators gathered at the Bolivar Square to attend a candlelight vigil for slain activists.
Yes, slain activists. Excellent. And then the next part, Brenda, please.
Yeah. Who have been killed since the signing of the peace accords in Bogota, Colombia, Friday, July 6, 2018.
And here, Brenda, peace accords.
Peace accords. Thank you.
Excellent. And hello, Trong.
Yes, hello, teacher.
Okay, Trong.
Bueno.
So, Trong, how many people?
Está en la casa. Bye.
Hello, Trong.
Yes.
Okay, Chung, how many people gathered at the square in Bogota?
1,000 people. Thousands.
1,000?
No.
Thousands.
A lot of it's in thousands people. It's a lot of people.
Yeah, thousands.
Thousands.
Yeah, a lot of people. Exactly. And Jose, why? Why did they meet at the square?
Can you repeat that, please?
Why were the demonstrators in Bolivar Square?
To attend a candlelight? I don't understand the question.
Okay. What did the demonstrators do in Bolivar Square?
To attend a candlelight vigil for activists.
Exactly. And Brenda, what happened to the activists?
What is happened?
What occurred? What think of a different word. The activists, why were they having a vigil?
For have been killed since the signing of the peace accords in Bogota.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, what happened, right? What happened, right, is the activists were killed. Right. Okay. Another example, right? What happened yesterday? Oh, yesterday there was a meeting, or yesterday there was an election. Okay, is that clear for
Okay.
happened, Brenda?
Yeah. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. And Trung, when was the demonstration?
Can you repeat, teacher?
When was the demonstration? So when, like what time
Yes.
or what
The
day?
demonstration happened in Friday, July 6th, 2018.
Excellent. And Jose, was the demonstration at night or during the day?
Let me think. In the night?
Why?
At
Why
night?
at night? Why, Jose?
Because the demonstrators has a candlelight vigil.
Exactly. All right, excellent. Questions about vocabulary or pronunciation in the text?
What is signing?
Here, signing.
Signing, yes.
Signing when you write your name. Like on a document, and then you sign your name. So your name on an official document. Like, for example, let's see a video. All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so he's signing his name.
Signing. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
What is the chords?
Peace accords?
Like
Peace accords, an agreement. An agreement to stop a war.
Oh, yes. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Any other questions?
What is vigil? What is vigil?
Vigil, a remembrance at nighttime, right? Where you remember you're very quiet, you don't speak, and you remember maybe someone who has died or someone who is missing.
Yes, I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
No, teacher.
Yeah. All right, let's talk
Everything
about.
okay.
All right, perfect. So in Colombia, right, they had a candlelight vigil, right, as a demonstration or protest, right? So in Mexico or Vietnam, right, what do people do during protests? So what do people do during protests? And Brenda, we can start with you. Brenda, in Mexico, in demonstrations or protests, what do people do? Like hold candles or shout, march?
in Mexico is the march.
Okay.
And take the boiled gubernamentals.
The what? Repeat for me, Brenda.
Yes, close the wheels.
Like signs or posters.
Yeah, posters and the people are close.
Okay.
I have in March Pacific the silence.
Okay, so they march in silence.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or other very violent too.
Oh, sometimes it's violent.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And anything else, Brenda, that they do?
Repeat, please.
Anything else that people do during a protest?
Depending the people and protest.
Okay.
The people I can burn cars in the street.
Cars.
Burn cars in the street, or the burn and pneumatics.
Like
the cars.
The cars, like the tires of the cars?
Yeah.
Like the rubber?
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Brenda. And Brenda, I'll let you ask the question to Jose.
Yeah. Jose, what do people do during protest?
In Mexico, the people go to a street and walk around the street, and they shoot.
Shout.
Shout. They shout, and they say your opinion about the situation.
Say their opinion.
And and they have signs, posters.
Signs and posters.
And other things like that. And that's all.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Jose. And Jose, I'll let you ask the question to Trung.
Yes. Trung, what do you people do during protest?
In Vietnam, people protest by cutting the sign and the banner, and they
carrying signs and banners.
Yes, and they go in a group with a big group, and in a church, and they go around the church, and they show the banner and their side to writing the thing they want to say, and everybody people try to protect in the piece without stone and without the tune. And but some the bad people in because in Vietnam we have a lot of people now they live in the US, because when Vietnam held to the freedom, and a lot of people in Vietnam in the past they work for the government in the US, and they don't accept because Vietnam belong of the government in Vietnam, and they try to do the thing to destroy the government in Vietnam, and they make some people, and they have to do a bad thing. But all the people in Vietnam, they just want to talk. They want to do for environment, for the government, and because it's the no law of the demonstration, and it's many police attack and pick the people, and after that the people have to fighting because they have been arrested because they thinking they do this thing is legal, but the government say it's illegal because we don't have the law, and that's the reason they have the fighting together. Yes.
Okay. All right. Excellent. Thanks, John. And thank you, everyone. Nice class. At the beginning, talking about issues that people protest, and then looking at the article about the candlelight visual in Bogota after the signing of the peace accord. And then at the end, nice job describing what people do in protest. So thank you, guys. Have a very nice evening or day, and I'll see you again soon. All right, bye-bye.
Yes, bye, teacher.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you, teacher.
You're welcome.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.